Welcome back. We are here with 1435, and you know what that means. We're going to war. So in the last one, we lost Serena but gained Drew. Emil became a infant, and a lot of people became infants actually. But that's really it for our main household. The first baby was also born to our future lord and his wife, wherever they may be in this family tree. Here they are. But it was a daughter, so we'll see. And then also, we had another land grab boy be born. Where can I find? Yes, here we go. Florian was born. So we have Florian and Benedict currently. Anyway, we are here. Nope, we're not here. I forgot to do this. Pulling back the curtain here where I mark this year as done and hide it away. Okay, here we are. So let's first do these rolls. So Felice Heathcliff, Drew Smith, and Florian Landgrab cannot get an 18 or a 20. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Who was that second one? No, not Drew. Oh, not Serena's kid. It should have been the Landgrab. No, it's okay. Okay, so then we have 3 toddlers. Papa, Emil, 2. Okay, here is Serena's other child. Emil, 2, and Asmi. So they can't get a 4, 8, or a 12. Nope. Nope. All right, they all survived. Then we have El Rosaria Payne finally becoming a child and ready to join the club. So let's roll for her. She can't get a 9 or a 19. She survived. I spelled club wrong. There we go. Then we have Celestina Zest, who is becoming a teenager. She can't roll a 7. And, oops, I didn't want to do that. I want these 2 things. And it looks like she will not be getting married. No one is getting married. No, she won't get married. Okay, I'm doing this on purpose to cut down the population, but I still get mad about it. I don't know why. Guccio can't get a 2, 6, something. Is 14 one of them? Yep. Oh my gosh, Guccio. Well, it's okay. You were already done having babies, I think. Were you? Yeah. But it looks like his wife will be able to get remarried if she wants. Who's he married to again? He's married to Nancy, right? Yeah, she could get remarried. Anyway, we need boys. We don't need her. For adult, we have Zelda, Caitlin, and Conrad. That's 3. They have to get a 9 or above. Nope. Yes. Yes. All right. Well, goodbye, Zelda. And then Isabeau. Who is Isabeau? Is that the mom? Oh, that's Charles's affair partner. Okay. Yes. So she is dying. Yeah, they didn't have. Where are their kids? Neither of her kids had kids, and then yeah, so he's the current marquis, but he's not having any kids. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Where was I? Travis Scott, you need a 10 or higher. Which you did get. Okay. Now we have 2 vampires that cannot roll a 9. We have Salvia and her son. Why? Oh, no. Okay. Now he can't roll a 3. Oh my goodness. No, not Wybert the third. I was going to have him marry Genevieve. Oh no. I was going to have him marry Genevieve. How disappointing. He got found out that he was a vampire. And then we have the husband. Survived. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we are back to only one vampire. And she's not... I mean, she can have more kids, but she's not currently. Oh gosh. The Vittora line is dying out. Oh my gosh. No, but she still has a chance to have more kids after her husband dies in however many years it'll be until he dies. Where is he anyway? Is he just not on here? Did I miss him? Where is... Oh no, there he is. 1440, he'll be aging up again. He might live, he might die. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Okay, we're gonna not worry too much about it currently. I'm disappointed. And he's good friends with both our kids. They're gonna be so upset when he dies. Okay, we're fine. Let's talk about the war. The 100-year war, roll a d4. If they roll a 4, they are going to war for 5 years. It's not a particularly dangerous war. It's just that, you're not around for 5 years. Okay, let's start in Windenburg. So the church obviously does not count. Okay, the Payne household, we have Guccio, but isn't he dying? Yeah, we're not going to roll for him because he died. That's it up here. Now down here we have the other Payne household. So we have Frost. You can't roll a 4. Okay. Then we have Wolfram. Okay. Then we have Joffrey and that guy whose name I can't pronounce. Joffrey! Joffrey went to war last time. Oh my gosh, both of them. Okay, both of you are going to war. Let's move you. You think Gossa is still alive? No, he's not, because there's nothing here that says Brindleton Bay, which is where I had initially put them. You can have one simoleon so you don't complain. Off you go. Okay, and then here we have Malcolm. Okay, he doesn't go to war. Honestly, he would be a draft dodger, let's be honest. Okay, and then we have Maurice the Second. Ooh, he is going to war. Oh, Maurice, you never had any babies. Okay. Now let's go to Hemford on Bagley is the only other place that... No, we have people in Tartosa. I don't know if people in Tartosa count, but YOLO. All right, so from the Bennett family... Actually, let's do Tartosa first then, because I want to roll for our household last. So we have... no, they're both girls. Okay, we have Johnny Zest and Johnny Zest. The elder? The younger? Oh, no! Johnny the Younger is going off to war. Oh my goodness. Mountain World. He's not getting married anytime soon, right? No. Okay, good. He won't get married until if he comes back from war. Okay, and then we have the Devereaux family where we have Pascal. Oh my goodness, everyone's going to war this year. Oh my goodness. Also, let me know if you liked the last thing where I did the little animation for the war. Just let me know if you liked that because I'll do it again. Otherwise, I just won't bother. But anyway, now let's go up here. We have Mila. No, she's not. Okay, so we have Travis and Galileo. Travis, Galileo. Then we have Giles. Then we have, oh no, what are we going to do with all these kids if Emil, we'll have to take care of them. Ah, I jinxed it. Emil is going to war. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We're going to move. I mean, we have to take care of the kids. That's just it. They're Serena's children. We would, of course, take them in. But that's going to be so annoying. Okay, of course we're taking you in. Oh my gosh. I wonder what we would do if both Johnnies went to war. No, because, well, I don't know. Anyway. I can't believe you're going to war. Okay, hello, you're not letting me go. Okay, so we'll come down here. Oh, wait, he's a knight. He's like the last knight that's left. He's definitely going to war. There are not very many knights left when I had made all those knights. I think he's the last one. Oh, yeah, they have 500,000 simoleons. He would have been great to marry our daughter. Okay, then we have two boys here. Okay, and then we have the Armstrong household. 1, 2. Gilbert's not going, and neither is Cassian. Okay, now our household. Oh my gosh, we have so many people in our household. Our household. Is Thomas going to war? No. Okay. Whew. All right. That is so many Sims that are going to war, though. Let me come up here. War. Come on. War. Oh my goodness. So there is. I probably should have written this down ahead of time. So, events. Next war is right here. So we have Wybert the Second Vitor. We have Pascal Devereaux. We have Maurice Trimboli the second. We have Joffrey Landgrab and Johnny Zest and Emil Smith and the guy whose name I can't pronounce. Okay. Wow. Wow. All right. Well, I guess that's that. We are going to be taking care of these 3 children for the next 5 years. Oh boy. Are any of them aging up in the next 5 years? They must be because they're like infants and stuff. Yeah, Emil is aging up immediately. Okay. Thomasina. Okay. Well, actually Drew died, so we don't have to worry about Drew. But moving on. Let's hop into the game. All right, so we now have 2 more children in here. I did have Drew go be whisked away. So we have 2 more children here. So let's kind of all get together and introduce ourselves to each other and all of that stuff. So we're going to have them talk to the children, maybe tell them some stories, spend some time with them. So there's that, and also introducing the kids to them. Basically, like, these are your cousins. They're going to be staying with you, with us for, while their dad is away at war and all that stuff. I mean, imagine if their dad dies. Will we have to adopt these children? I know I said I wanted more kids, but anyway, moving on. I think actually, no, this would be fine. I was just thinking whether or not Cecilia's children or Serena's children should be first in line, but I think we did agree that it was going to be Serena's since they're twins. But I'm not adverse to Cecilia's either, the Zests. But anyway, We also have them trying to maintain their normal routine while they are, introducing these new children to the household for the next couple of years. So I know they could have gone with Johnny, but Serena lived here. Johnny and his family live in Tartosa, and also Cecilia has passed. So it's not like Johnny has as much a connection. We have more of a connection to Serena and her children. So that's why I brought them here. It makes sense, but also I didn't want to take care of more children. Anyway, so they are trying to maintain their routine while they do this as well. So we have Adelaide making nectar, and then we also have Thomas. We have Thomas doing the horse riding stuff. Gilbert is calling. Gilbert has definitely been a little more active in Thomas's life, especially in now Serena's past. I mean, Gilbert is outliving all of his kids. Oh my gosh. Like, is there a single child of his that he hasn't outlived? I have to check now, I feel like. But anyway, so we are going to, again, keep trying to maintain this balance of doing what we usually do, but also taking care of these other kids as well. So there is that. And I also want to try and stack up the nectar from left to right. So anything that is further over, I think, is fair game for selling. But I don't know yet what our plan is. I do end up selling more nectar for the estates because I'm terrible like that. But then we do have to sell more stuff because it's expensive to add land to an estate. It's like 100,000 simoleons for 100 acres. So I said we were going to get 500 acres by the time, we say, the kids get married. Anyway, Wybert the Third is also over here, so that is kind of a super bummer because he is supposed to die this year, so it's very sad. I was planning on having Genevieve marry him. They were going to get married, and now, what do we do? Also, that baby looks weird and was kind of stuck on Thomas for quite some time, so that was kind of strange as well. I don't know if I like that, but it got kind of stuck, and that's fine. Also, tomorrow, Tuesday, is the birthday of the baby there, Emil the second, his birthday. So I'm going to have everyone come into the dining room and have them all work on, getting together for the little birthday party that we're going to have. So there's that. And then we are going to have Adelaide cook the cake. Also, they're kind of realizing that this is too hard, right? Like, I mean, even with our own kids, we hired someone to come and stay with us. So I think that what we're going to do, so first we're going to blow out the candles, but also what we're going to do is, as you know, we just rolled for Celestina, and she rolled to not have any children. So I'm thinking that perhaps we can have her say that she was going to join the church. So she is going to be a nun, but Tartosa and our new church in Windenburg are so far away from each other. So she was planning on stopping by here anyway. So we're just going to ask her if she would stay a little longer so that she can help take care of the children while they're here for the wartime. And then she can head off to the church after that. So she has agreed to stay a little longer here before heading to Windenburg. So that is what's going on. She's also our cousin. We have a lot of cousins now. But yes, she is also our cousin. So I'm just going to dress the both of them. So we are going to put the Smiths, obviously, in blue. And then since she's going to the church, she'll just get like a nun's outfit. So there's that, and we're going to put Emil II's picture on the tree. And also, like, I feel so bad because poor Emil, like, his wife just died, and then he has to go off to war and leave his kids behind. Like, their mother just died. And now they have to deal with that grief, but also their father has disappeared now too. Like, a toddler's not going to understand, oh, dad's away for 5 years, like, and mom's dead. Like, a toddler is not going to understand that. So all that they understand is that their parents are just gone. So it's definitely a really big transition for them, and it's a hard thing for them. I don't think they quite get that their dad is coming back. And then probably it'll be difficult when Dad does come back, because why isn't Mom coming back then? So it is difficult for them. And I'm just going to update Celestina too, and Emil as well. Just getting a little picture going. So there's that. And we're going to have to do all of the usual picture things like crop it and this, that, and the other thing. So that's tough as well. Actually, you know what? So I just looked. The only children that Gilbert has that are still alive are Isabel and Sabina. And then Thomas, I don't know if we're counting Thomas because he did actually die before Gilbert, but he came back. But so two of his daughters. That's it. I mean, he has a ton of grandkids though, I think. Maybe. He does on our side. I guess he doesn't have that many. He has like a few. Anyway, I'm going to stop looking at the family tree and instead look at this. So we're back home, and everyone is getting back to their usual routine, and now having Celestina here to help take care of the children is really great. Also, we're working on the horse's temperament skill, which we haven't really been doing very much, just because I find it kind of tedious. It's easier just to queue up like a ride and then forget about it. Anyway, so we are here with Celestina getting to know the children a little bit. She's talking with them. She's chatting with them. She is just stopped here for a little while, and these poor kids have had so many people come in and out of their lives. But we're just doing the best we can, and we're going to keep doing the nectar making. Maybe when Genevieve gets a little older, she can start participating, and then that will make it easier to fill up our stores and also spend money for the estates and stuff. I think right now we're not thinking too hard about that. Also, if we're making vitality nectar, then I'm not selling it. I put it in a separate area where, that is our very last resort, but also they're worth the big bucks, right? But also we're not going to be using it. I know we said goodbye to Serena. She was only a side household, so I didn't want to do anything there, but yeah. So we are not going to make it a habit of bringing people back to life with the vitality nectar. We're not going to do that. So we did it the one time because he was our heir and it could be a fun story, and we're doing the nectar making anyway, so that is relevant to what is going on, but we're not going to make a habit of that. I will try to plead in the future if I can remember to, because sometimes I'm just like, well, guess they're dead. Which also makes for an interesting story too. I mean, part of this challenge and the difficult part of this challenge is that people do die randomly, and then you have to kind of pivot and figure out what you're going to do with the story if that sim dies. It's part of the creativity of it that you do have those moments where you have to try stuff out. So there's that. Also, before I forget, now that I just got reminded of challenges and stuff, well, I'm doing a little bit of landscaping and adding in some more things because I wanted to also have Thomas do the motor aspiration for children. I think that might be fun. I didn't really know where to put this thing though. It doesn't really go anywhere on our lot. But yeah, I wanted to have him do that. I'm thinking maybe he can take up archery as a hobby when he gets older, kind of like how his dad has horse riding as competitions and stuff as a hobby. We can do archery competitions. Is it the Regency Romance mod? I can't remember. There's definitely an archery mod though. But yeah, so we're going to do maybe archery as a hobby for him. So I wanted to get him involved in some physical stuff as well. Also, I wanted to finish. I didn't even realize we were on the last part of the Mansion Baron aspiration, probably because there's so many columns in this house and already so many. I don't even feel like we have that many paintings in the house, but apparently it counts. So I was just adding some more landscaping to work on this part of the aspiration, but I didn't realize that once I do this, we're done with the Mansion Baron aspiration. So I guess that was feeling like it was way too easy, but okay. Anyway, what I was going to say is I am starting a new challenge on Saturdays to replace Bridge Simton, and it will be called The Age of the Samurai. So it is a Ultimate Decades challenge that takes place in Japan. So during like the age where samurai are active. And I really wanted to try something that wasn't in Europe and try something where I had to do a lot of research and learn different culture and all of that stuff. And I think that it will be really fun. I have pasted the rules in now in my descriptions, so that'll be there. And then also the videos are going to be coming out on Saturdays, so I hope that you're excited for that because I am. I am definitely thinking that it'll be a lot of fun to do kind of a spin-off of the Ultimate Decades Challenge where we're in a different country. So I hope that you guys all check that out, and I hope that it's good. So that's just something I wanted to throw in a little plug for while we're here. And if you, I mean, I don't even know if you guys watch my videos all the way through. I appreciate all the comments that I'm having so much fun talking to everybody about it, and I'm having fun in like the Sims Discords and stuff, but like I know that sometimes when I'm watching videos, I'll like watch them in fast forward or I'll like skip around or so I do not have any delusions about how paying attention everyone is during my videos. So but anyway, you'll see it if you're subscribed to me. You'll see the videos be published. So anyway, that is that. And again, we're just back to our stuff, and we are now into Tuesday night. So there's that. I'm trying to get the temperament up. The kids are playing on the playground together. I mean, how cute is that, right? Like having Genevieve and Thomas playing together on the playground. I'm also really glad that they have such a good relationship. I know that Genevieve is a hothead, so I was a little worried that they wouldn't get along, but they get along really well, and I'm really happy about that because I do agree that like it was so nice to have Thomas and Serena have such a good relationship, and I think that I really like being able to do that with our children here as well. So I'm really excited about that Thomas and Genevieve have a good relationship, and I want to keep that going. And I feel like I'm the kind of simmer. I realize that the screen isn't doing anything. I was changing laundry at this moment and I'm not going to cut it out. So anyway, so what was I saying? That sometimes when we have too many family members, I get like overwhelmed. Like you could see when Emmeline had so many kids, I was kind of overwhelmed and I was like, I can't keep track of all of these kids. We can't keep friends with all of these kids. So I think that it's nice to just have a couple that are close to each other. Hopefully they live. I really need you guys to live because you're the only two I've got. And also I am just really happy that their family is very close, and I want to keep that up because I know that I'm sometimes the type of simmer where I will move out of a household and kind of forget about all of the other Sims that are supposed to be in my family. So I don't want to do that here. I want us to keep in contact with Genevieve and keep friends with her and all that stuff. I actually think her birthday is next year, isn't it? I gotta check that, but yeah, we're going to sell some more nectar. But yes, Genevieve's birthday is next year, which is kind of scary. But I'm excited too, though, because we'll see if she's going to get married. And we'll see if she's going to, be able to get involved in her life. I wanted her to be a painter, so we'll kind of see it there. Maybe she'll become the belle of the ball or something. I don't know. It might be fun too to have, maybe if I put a lot in for the auditorium for the high school, like we could go to prom, quote unquote. It's not really prom, but we could go there and like have it be like a party that the like teens are trying to find future spouses at. That could be fun. She could meet a few people, meet some teens, see how it goes, see if anyone her age is an eligible bachelor. I don't even know if we have any, to be completely honest with you. Anyway, it's All Souls Day, so we are going to head out and we are going to go to the church and we'll mourn for Serena and we'll tell stories and we'll do all that stuff because we want to make sure to finish all of the activities for All Souls Day. And also we got the toddlers involved and all of that stuff. I wonder if, yeah, we have some remarriages that could happen. Not really sure if anyone's going to be available to marry her. Because the next birthday is Dressed in Zest, who's our cousin. Then our brother. Yeah. No, there's no... She might have to marry someone who's already been married in the past. That's kind of disappointing. But anyway, we're just moving right along here. So anyway, here everybody is to mourn Serena. And honestly, like, I know I picked blue for his outfit, but it does not look blue. It's like blue on one side, which is not the side that they're facing. So we have everyone around here. Then I want to have people tell stories. And then I noticed, so I'm like trying to queue up some stories and queue up some mourning and all this stuff. And then I noticed all of a sudden Adelaide is mad. And I'm like, Adelaide, what's wrong? So she's not mad yet, but you'll see her get mad in a moment. But basically, she got jealous all of a sudden. I'm assuming it would be of Thomas and Celestina, because those are the only, like, Thomas is the only one she would get jealous of, and Celestina is the only one that he could, but that's his niece. Like, that's his niece. You have no reason to feel jealous. So what I'm going to say is maybe she is just really stressed by having to take care of the new kids, having someone new in her house that she doesn't know that well, because again, Celestina had spent most of her life, well, all of her life up until now in Tartosa, so we don't know her that well. So I'm going to just say that Adelaide is like really stressed, and she's kind of stressed that, you know, in the past when there was these stressors on their relationship, her and Thomas kind of broke down a bit and they were having a lot of troubles. So I think that she is, yeah, you can see she's mad now. So she's been like in the past when there were a lot of stressors in their family, her and Thomas weren't doing so well. So we can just say that maybe she's like insecure or worried or whatever, that because there are all of these stressors in their lives, that she is feeling insecure in the relationship and feeling like maybe there are going to be more problems, and so then she like self-fulfills and creates problems that way. So we're just going to have her have a talk with Thomas and see if we can't get back to good. I mean, every time I think that they're going to be good, then something happens. So yeah, Adelaide is not happy all of a sudden. Hopefully she can get over that. So let's come upstairs. And yeah, so she has now a fear of like cheating of her relationship. So we're going to come upstairs, and Thomas is going to come up and apologize to her and be like, you know, you got to tell me what's wrong. Like, what's the issue? And she's like, I don't know. Like, I just like, I'm feeling this way all of a sudden. And so she is going to talk to him about her fears that they are going to have problems. And he's like, you know what? Even if we do have problems, we made it past that, and we can make it past it again. Like, it's you and me until the end, you know? Like, they can do it. It's going to be okay. So she's a little eased for now. The fear is not gone, but she's at ease for the moment. And we are going to, again, do this. It is now the last day of the year. We actually have a lot of Sims to kill this year. Last year we had like none. But this year we do have a lot of Sims to kill. You need to get inside before you freeze to death, please and thank you. Also you and you. So we are just going to train a bit. We'll send him off to a competition. We don't have any weddings this year, which is frees up a little bit of time that we have right now at the end here. So anyway, we are going to then, I'm looking through the child aspirations because he just completed the motor aspiration really easily. So I'm going to pick the slumber party one. I'm not really sure that slumber parties are a thing I'm not really sure that that's a thing at the moment, but you know, maybe we could make it happen. I don't know. I'm sure like you can invite people to stay at your house. Why not? It just isn't like the typical slumber party that, you know, you would see nowadays. It wouldn't be like that. So anyway, Adelaide is going to talk about her fears again, and then Thomas is going to do a competition. Adelaide is going to do the chores. We're going to keep checking on the estates, which are doing really well, except you can see that I just spent all of our money on them. So we need to sell some more nectar because we just spent over 200,000 simoleons on that. And our bills are like 16,000, so we need to save some money. But, you know, I'm excited that they're able to build it up. And you know what? The more we build up the estate too, the more money the estates will bring in. Like I think we started at them bringing in like 6,000. Now they're bringing in 8,000. So there is that. And then of course Thomas's competitions are also bringing in some money. So I'm gonna sell these, and there we go. So yeah, then we're gonna head out to kill some Sims. I just wanted to check first to see if they were you know, I wanted to make sure that there weren't any children that were going to get displaced. So Guccio Payne, who his wife and child are still in the house, so they're fine. And then Zelda Axtell is in a house with a lot of people in it, so I'm not really worried about her. Although she's Zelda Bennett now, and I never wrote that down in the tree. But anyway. Then Isabeau, who I almost forgot, who was Charles's mistress, which is actually really nice, is that, so if Charles had like died of old age, he would be dying. So there's that. And then you'll see in just a moment, we have some infants. Felice, Heathcliff, and Florian Landgrab are becoming infants. Papa Landgrab is becoming a toddler. We already aged up Emil. And then Asmi Payne. And then we can see right here that we are actually having Heathcliff babies. So we had our first male Heathcliff baby. We named him Cassian II. Unfortunately, in the twin, that was twins. So the daughter, the second child, Sabina died in childbirth. Sabina died in childbirth, and the baby died. So great. So they were actually the last couple that was currently having babies. So there's that. And yeah, Sabina just died. So Gilbert has really outlived everyone except for, was it Isabel? Whatever his daughter's name is. When is she aging up anyway? I feel like she's been alive forever. Who is she? Let's find out. Yeah. Isabel Landgrab, formerly Armstrong. She was born in 1398. Wow. She must be getting up there then. Hold on. It is 1435 minus 1398. She should be 37. So in like a couple years, she should be aging up. Oh yeah, I see her now. In 14... Wait. Is she Isabella or Isabel? She's Isabel. Okay. In 1438, she has her role. So yeah, it looks like she will outlive her father. She's like the only one. I guess Thomas, technically, will outlive his father, but he didn't. Like, he died. And then, you know, he came back. Also, we have to get El Rosaria into the club. We have to do that as well. I cannot believe Sabina died. So we also need to figure out who is, because, I mean, one son is not going to be enough for Cassian. So I'm thinking maybe, so the only person that is really available for him to marry would either be someone poor, which I don't think he's going to do, or Nancy Payne, whose husband died, and she has one baby role left. I think her husband just died. Like, I think her husband was Guccio. So she has one baby role left, so maybe we can do that. I don't know. The color red might be in danger again. Okay, so that is pretty much where we're going to wrap up. Lots of stuff is going on here, but we are just filling in everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope that you enjoyed. In the next part, it is Genevieve's birthday. We are afraid. We are very afraid. Oh my gosh, also it's Adelaide's birthday. Oh, we're even more afraid because it's Adelaide's adult birthday. So that's an even worse roll than, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Okay, it's going to be fine. We're going to be fine. We're going to be okay. We're going to succeed. Everything's going to be great. I will catch you in the next one.